This is seriously one of the fanciest sushi hand roll experiences that I found in Los Angeles. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in today's episode, I am out here in Los Angeles, in Koreatown, because I'm gonna be checking out one of the hottest new sushi restaurants in town. Right here is Norikaya. This is one of the most upscale hand roll bars that you can find in all of Los Angeles. And if you guys have been following the sushi scene in LA, the hand roll bar is one of the trendiest menus that you can find in LA. So I encourage you to stick all the way to the end of this video, especially if you're looking for a really good sushi hand roll bar in LA, because I'm gonna show you some of the best choices they have here at one of the hottest new sushi restaurants in Los Angeles. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell, because I post these food and travel videos weekly you don't wanna miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be heading into Norikaya and checking out this awesome menu. Very exciting. So like I said, this restaurant opens for dinner time, but the hours could change in the near future from what I heard. So always check with the restaurant just to make sure. And it's super nice in here. When you walk in here, you'll notice that it is kind of a small restaurant, but very upscale and very elegant. Ooh, I love this gold painting. It's kind of like an artist just took a giant brush and just brushed some calligraphy on the wall. See, this is fancy. So it looks like a very nice two-sided menu. On this side, we have all the alcoholic beverages, everything from sake to wine and even non-alcoholic beverages. But then on this side, this is what you came here for, right? Just like me, signature temaki. A lot of house special rolls, and just want to let you know that they don't have preset roll menus here. So it's not like you can get 3 or 5 or 6 at a certain price. Everything is ordered a la carte. It's also not cheap too. It's kind of on the pricey side, but I heard it's pretty premium ingredients that they are using. And they also have hot items as well as cold items, which is more of like your tapas foods. After all, this is a hand roll and tapas restaurant. So just like the other hand roll bars, you have your soy sauce usually at the table. Nice little soy sauce tray right there. And then when they make the hand rolls, it goes right on here. And be sure to eat it pretty quickly. From the cold menu section, the tropical salmon. Look how pretty that looks. So this is 5 pieces of citrus cured salmon with apple mango tangy sauce, grapefruit, charred orange segments, mangoes, micro cilantro, and avocado oil. And this one, no soy sauce necessary. Just letting you know, because a lot of these sushi dishes, appetizer, sashimi, will already have its own unique house-made sauce. Wow, that is a burst of flavor. It's like you could taste citrusy, you could taste tropical taste. Wow, this is pretty good. Yeah, one of their most popular appetizers here. Most every hand roll bar that I've been to have their own appetizers and kind of like their own small bites on the menu. It's really no different here. So when you come here, I think this is really the top seller from the cold section from what I heard. And so it begins. This is the first signature temaki, the nazu, the one all the way at the top of the menu. So this is their vegetarian one, a miso glazed nazu, which is eggplant with parmesan, mozzarella, and garnished with chives. And here's something else I noticed that's pretty interesting about the way they make their hand rolls here is that it's open. You see how it's not like fully rolled up? It's kind of like in a U shape where this is exposed so you can see what's inside. I think that's pretty cool because then it won't get as soggy quickly. Wow, don't you just love this? Look at this, it's their temaki holder, custom made, and it's pretty heavy too. Kind of helps retain the shape. Now I heard that with a lot of these hand rolls, it already has its own sauce inside, but you can always add more of this, which is the soy sauce if you're a soy sauce type of person. That is like the most interesting hand roll that I've ever had. I think this is the first time I've ever had an eggplant hand roll. So it's like sweet, and savory and a little salty too from the cheese. It's warm, very warm rice, kind of melt in your mouth. And the seaweed, the nori, you know, just like what you'll find in a lot of hand roll bars too. And by the way, the soy sauce is house made. That is another plus. You see all the care and attention they put into making the food here. Oh wow. Yeah, I like the soy sauce too. Because now with the soy sauce, it tastes more Japanese, like something out of Japan. Hey, when in doubt, just dunk it in soy sauce and you'll get a fabulous tasting sushi. And the next temaki, which is the seared scallop. I heard it's pretty high grade scallop. They call this a U10 scallop that's seared, and there's also kimchi, amazu inside. Pretty fancy sounding, right? Pickled wasabi radish, wasabi sesame seeds with the fried sweet potato chips, and you can kind of see it on top. You see that? It's bound to fall off. Very soft scallops inside, and I can tell very fresh, high quality, crispiness of the potato chips on top, the what's called kimchi flavor inside too. You definitely taste it. I'm telling you, soy sauce just like makes any sushi taste good. And hand roll number 3. So this one is the salmon, which is Salmon Jang with white onion, negi, umami, aioli, and crispy shallots. So what I'm really noticing about the sushi hand rolls is that it's not your most traditional sushi hand roll that you can find. I mean, they do have some traditional selections, but it has more of like a chef's twist to it. And then some that are really more like house creations. Yeah, for sure, this one, you don't really need soy sauce. The salmon itself has a really nice pure taste, you know, like that rich salmon taste. House blend soy sauce, the jang adds tremendous like sweet and slightly salty flavor. But you know me, I'm gonna put my soy sauce to good use because this is house-made soy sauce. So I would say if you're a really big salmon fan, then for sure the salmon one is what you gotta get because you get so much salmon in your mouth and the flavor is just so great tasting too. I think I'm gonna skip the alcohol for tonight, but I do like my iced matcha green tea. Yeah, you can really taste that matcha flavor in this one. I'm a green tea type of person. I always like to have green tea with my sushi. Even water's fine with lemon. With sushi, it's like no soda. I like the pure experience all around. And this one is called the Sam Lobster. Oh yeah, one of the fancy ones on the menu too. So inside is baked lobster with sam aioli, crunchy garlic chili flakes with micro wasabi, and pickled red pearl onion. Every time I bite into something, I feel like I'm discovering a flavor to a hand roll that I've never had before. The sam flavor very much tastes like that sweet, spicy soy sauce that's in a lot of those Korean restaurants. Like they use it in those barbecue pork dishes. Like one of the restaurants that come to mind is Hamji Pak over here in Koreatown. Really awesome restaurant. As usual, the soy sauce will complete everything. Happy sushi dance right there. See, this is really fancy hand rolls here. Like very chef driven. You're always gonna get a new hand roll where you have no idea what it is unless you have the manager or server explain it to you. That's how creative and original it is. And this one is the Unagi Strawberry. See, another one of their interesting creative dishes. So it's baked freshwater eel, avocado puree, cucumber, and strawberry. Okay, that's pretty good. That's like one of the most unique tasting unagis that I've had. And it works too. Like on top, you taste the strawberry, which is really melt in your mouth. I almost feel like I'm eating the strawberry on top of like shortcake or something like that, some dessert. And then you have the savoriness of the unagi, which is melt in your mouth, extremely warm. You get the crunch of the cucumbers, warm rice. It's very new, but it definitely works. Once it gets darker, they do dim the lights, so now it's like more romantic, or it just sets like a mood that's pretty nice, especially at nighttime. I almost feel like I'm in a pretty bougie lounge now, or nightclub or something. It's good. Freshwater eel is one of my favorite sushi fish. Most of the time, I'm gonna like it. And this one, definitely grade A. Okay, I just had to get this one too from the hot section. This is the grilled baby corn. From what I heard, this is the owner's favorite appetizer izakaya food. So it's snow cheese powder and Parmesan cheese garnished with chives over baby corn. It looks so delicate. So I guess you can say this is kind of like a play on the Korean corn cheese dishes that you find in a lot of Korean barbecue and Korean pub restaurants. So like a fancier version with sweet baby corn. Oh, wow. That is pretty mind-blowing, actually. Whoa. It's like sweet and salty, crunchy, soft all at the same time. This is really like the best baby corn dish that I've had ever. But then again, I don't eat baby corn that often because I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I always thought it was kind of a boring food to eat. But you can take even the most blandest, boring food, and if you're a good chef, you can create a masterpiece like this. So for sure, Norikaya is the hand roll bar you gotta go to if you want upscale, elevated, creative, chef-driven sushi rolls with some izakaya small bites. Plus, they got a lot of drinks on the menu. Norikaya in Koreatown on Western Avenue, 6th Street, for really one of the most elevated hand roll bar experiences that you're gonna find in all of LA. More baby corn, more baby corn. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next food adventure.